Hello Scorpio! Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you're new, welcome. Please consider subscribing, liking, give me a comment, share, all of that I appreciate so much. Also, if you're new and don't know, I'm also an author. I've written 2 books so far. All the information for those is in the description box below. All right, everybody, so welcome back, everyone. What we're doing here is we are set up for St. Patrick's Day. I was trying to figure out which decks I wanted to use for St. Patrick's Day when I heard, whom I'm assuming was Jesus, saying, he was a saint. So saints come from the Catholic Church. And I'm like, oh, okay, so we're going to be doing the Jesus factor. So I use the Medieval Scapini Tarot deck for things that are related to Jesus. Okay, this has the Hierophant as the Pope and the High Priestess as the Popess. The Legend of St. Joan. This is a 1985 deck. It's a vintage deck. It's the first type of tarot I ever used. This isn't the actual deck, but I got another one. So, of course, we'll be getting some messages from Jesus himself, from the loving words of Jesus. And we've also got his buddies, the Archangel Oracle deck here, and at the end I'm going to pull some from the Angel Answers deck here. This has 2 yes and 2 no cards in this deck. So if you have some questions and you would like a yes or no answer, you might want to think about that right now or right, by the end of the reading, and it may give you a yes or no answer. So let's go. What's up with Scorpio? Hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're all really happy. I hope that you have a really wonderful and lucky St. Patrick's Day. And let's get this message. What's going on with Scorpio? All right. Holding back a little bit here. You might be watching your money, making sure you don't overspend. The world in the reverse. There's some sort of cycle that isn't quite over yet. Maybe you're just not going out into the world a whole lot yet because you're holding back over here. You got some issues with money, a little bit of issues with money going on here. All right, okay. Walked away from something that was a bit emotional when you did it, but you walked away and now you are done with all of the backstabbing and sadness that you had been going through. All right. Aha, yep. Now you've got a new beginning. 5 of Swords at the bottom. That you have this is underlying this whole thing. You were going through some conflict, okay? So that's what this is right here. There was some conflict going on. It was like this. There's probably a lot of drama. Look at how dramatic this was here, okay? This is when people are, gossiping about you or saying sharp words, people just talking and not really thinking about what they're saying. You see this guy here smoking a hookah. When people are inebriated or under the influence of something, sometimes they just say things that they don't really mean, and it can be really hurtful, or maybe, this has nothing to do with it, but that people were just, gossiping about you. There may have been more than one person, okay? But when you get this card in the reverse, that means not only is it over, it is really over. Because when you get this card, it's over. A 10 is always an ending. But when it's in the reverse, that means it is truly over. All right? So what I feel like what happened here is that you were having some money issues. You saved up for a while. You haven't been like going out into the world very much, okay? You've been keeping to yourself, okay? There is some sort of cycle that isn't over for you yet. It has to do with healing, I believe. Healing. What's so interesting is that Pisces just got these 2 cards as well, but Pisces got them upright, okay? So I feel like you're kind of doing what Pisces has been doing. You've been healing your ancestral wounding, okay? Because this 10 of coins is very much about ancestry. That's all it's talking about here, okay? Because these are actual depictions of the artist who created this deck, Luigi Scapini, these are his ancestors. Okay? And so what was going on in Pisces reading was, you know, this is all the wounding from the ancestors. And Pisces was getting, was working on this really hard, going into hermit mode and stuff like that, okay? So I feel that hermit mode a little bit here with the Four of Coins, okay? This is often called the miser, where you're not spending a lot of money, but you're also kind of guarding your heart. So these two cards together, though, the World and the Four of Coins together, I really feel like you're really just not, you're like keeping to yourself, okay? Because this wounding is what you got away from, okay? The Eight of Cups is when you've had enough emotionally and you walk away. And like I was saying, that look at this. This is very dramatic. There may have been a lot of drama that you were going through, but this drama is done, okay? It is really over. So the fact that you have these two together is, you know, this non-ending of a cycle to this ending of this, the pain. It's the ending of the pain here. But there's something that isn't quite over yet. And I think that what that is the healing that you need to do when it comes to your ancestral wounds. Because once you do that, see how this is right below here. That now, when in these decks, you have the Ace to the 10. So what we have here is the beginning and the ending of this suit of the coins, of the earth signs, of money, earthly life here. So this is the cycle that is not over. Okay? I think that, yeah, this is very clear to me now. You're being told that you need to heal these ancestral wounds. You haven't quite done that yet. But when you let go of probably the anger and the pain, okay, when you walk away from all this pain, this is when it'll truly be over. These are all the emotions that it left you with. This is about being emotionally overwhelmed. Okay, and then walking away from this. So that's what's really going to make the pain be over, is to leave it in the past. Leave all these emotions in the past, okay? So when you finally walk away from this to heal your ancestral wounds, which is a cycle that hasn't been closed yet, once you finally do that, you get a brand new life. A brand new earthly life. Okay, so let's see what else we can get here for you. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my little dog. She's woofing in her sleep. Sweetheart, pop. There you go. It's okay. You're okay. I love you. Yeah, Mama's right here, sweet little one. Poor little thing. I don't know what she was woofing at. All right, archangels. What do you want to say to Scorpio about this? Yeah, you need to walk away. Leave those emotions in the past. Just let it go, I'm thinking. Yeah. And it'll bring you a whole new life. I've been getting a lot of this about healing your ancestral curses, ancestral wounding. You know, the way we have been raised comes from our ancestors. And they heal when we heal. So they're very grateful when we heal these things. Okay, we got sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Okay, so this is what this is talking about. You've been left with a whole bunch of jugs of emotion here. And you are Scorpio, so you are water. That's your element. And so it can get really overwhelming for you. You might be feeling like drowning in your emotions. But Haniel is saying, honor yourself and your feelings. It's okay. It's okay to have all these feelings. Okay? You don't have to feel guilty, but there's really also nothing to do. You can't go get revenge. You can't hurt somebody else because that just brings in like really bad energy for you, right? So what is there left to do? You don't want these emotions to continuously hurt you and bring your vibration down. So what you have to do is leave these emotions in the past actions in the past. Forgive others, forgive yourself. Forgiveness, letting that shit go is exactly what's going to make it be truly over. And then you will have this brand new life. I mean, look at that. This is what this brand new life is bringing you. It looks, oh, well, it looks a little hedonistic now that I'm really looking at it. I don't know if that's your thing, but anyway, there's a lot of abundance and celebrating and happiness, and these folks are wearing crowns, you know, so like a happy relationship, a happy home, like the beginning of a brand new happy life. So don't feel guilty like about your emotions about this, because you know everybody has these wounds. Everybody has things they need to heal. Crystal clear intentions. My goodness, this card has been coming out almost every single reading this week for everybody. Archangel Michael has been showing up. Archangel Michael has been so busy for everybody. And as I said that, it was 11, I've been on here 11 minutes, 11 seconds. So be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Okay, he wants you to figure out, you know, to understand what you really want in life and then go for it. Okay, so let's see what else they want to say. All right, bottom of the deck, clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay, wow, your spiritual sight to awaken you so you can, so this is very, I'm just feeling like this is just for you, Scorpio. It's saying your spiritual sight, you're the most psychic in the zodiac. And also he's talking about heavenly love, which is emotion, which is water, which is you as well. Okay, so clear sentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay, so it's like, listen to yourself. Look at how these are very similar in color right here. So this is saying, you know, you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And then it's like, notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. And we just had Raziel tell us, I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. That's divine guidance. This is all clairsentience, clairvoyance, okay? I feel like this is what you're getting. This sensitivity is going to open up clairsentience and clairvoyance for you if you don't already have that. Okay, so I was looking at him right here, and he's got this pole here with all these different colors, and it reminds me very much of the chakras. However, these are not really in order. But below this card, because since I picked it up, look at what I got. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Okay, so that's sacred geometry. Start looking into that and start cleansing your aura, your chakras, because that's what's going to really open up your third eye so that things are clear to you. When your third eye is really open, then life can get pretty darn clear, okay? The more my third eye opens, the more I know what I need to do instead of just constantly being confused and looking for answers and stewing in emotion and disappointment. You know, you have to really pay attention and get yourself into a really high vibration, okay? All right. Be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is, I was looking at this card here. What this is this is a nun who is greedy, which is like, I don't know, it just is weird. Okay, nuns are, we usually look at them as generous and kind people who have been traditionally like nurses in the past. It was, you know, people who are very nurturing here. But I was feeling like this, like, you've been holding back from people, you know, not that you're greedy or anything, but this has been you holding back. You're not spending a whole lot of money right now, which is good. You may not, but this is also, maybe what you need to do is give of yourself a little bit though. Okay. Hold on to your money. Yes. Especially if you don't have a whole lot of it, but you can always give of yourself. You can always, help people out. And what that does is that makes you comforting to someone else, even though this isn't what this card is saying. But it's like, be of good comfort means be in that high vibration that I was just talking about. Your faith has made you whole, because when you believe in the divine, okay, you're all good. That's what it's saying. When you believe in the divine, you're all good. So don't worry about it. You really need to connect, is what I'm feeling here, and not hold back anymore. Don't hold back anymore. Oh, okay. So 2 more cards flew out on the bottom of the deck. Let your light so shine before people, even though it says men, I say people, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven, which is Father, you know, Spirit. So this is saying, go out and shine, like what I was just saying. Don't hold back anymore. Don't hold back. It says, shine before men, which could be like, go out into the world and shine. And then what are the first 2 cards that we have here? Holding back from the world. Okay? It's like when you heal these ancestral woundings, who knows? Maybe you'll be like this. You know, maybe you'll be ready to go out into the world, ready to shine, not holding back anymore, and now shining for everyone, the whole world. That's when, you know, when Jesus says shine before men, he's talking about what we call, you know, the world, you know. Oh, there's the other cards down here. Okay. Oh, heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you. So, okay, so now that's really talking to me again. Like I was just saying, how nuns have traditionally been like nurses and nurturers, people, you know, very Queen of Pentacles energy, like doctors and nurses and paramedics and things like that. So now I feel like this can mean a few things. I mean, this may, if there's people out there that you know that you want to help somebody who's sick or take care of somebody who's sick, this is your go ahead and go do that. However, this can also be healing your ancestors' wounding, because when we heal ourselves of the wounding that our ancestors left in us, we also heal them. They heal by the roots. I was just talking about this card right here. Whenever you have this, and I was talking about this in a previous reading, and this was brought to my attention, the roots. Whenever you take good care of the roots of any kind of plant, you can cut off the limbs, but if the roots are good, it'll grow again. If the roots are good and there's no mold, if there's no problems like that, then the whole plant or the tree itself is very healthy and beautiful. So healing your ancestral wounding is like taking really good care of the roots. And what it's going to do is this tree is going to be around for a long time. There's trees out there that have been around for thousands of years. So heal your ancestral woundings. Be there for other people. If somebody's sick and needs some chicken soup, you know, do it. Say, oh, I heard you're sick. You want me to bring you some chicken soup? Just stuff like that. Just give of yourself. And thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. And so what I'm thinking is that this is also self-love, because God or spirit or the divine, whatever you want to call it, we all have a piece of it within us. We are our own universe. We are divine. We are sovereign beings. And so this is about self-love, and self-love, we can reach that higher levels of self-love through this ancestral healing, because these patterns are like, say, you know, everybody has a short temper in your family, and so that's how you learned. You became, you know, a short-tempered person as well. But if you calm down and are patient, that's just an example. I'm not saying you're short-tempered, but because I've noticed you Scorpios really aren't very short-tempered, or well, sometimes. But anyway, what I'm saying is that if you've noticed these toxic patterns within your family and you heal them within yourself, and then that causes you to love yourself even more, then that's loving the divine. That's also loving everybody else. Okay? This is just going to bring you higher and higher and higher in vibration. Let's see what we can get now from the angel answer cards. If you have that question, go ahead and think about it right now. Oh dear, I went past 20 minutes. I just saw 2020 on there, so there was an angel number right there. But yeah, I guess sometimes some Scorpios can have short tempers. They are traditionally known, you know, a scorpion, you know, will sting you and all that. But the Scorpios that I know personally, they don't have short tempers, which is why I said that. But, you know, there are some Scorpios like that out there that may have a short temper. All right, so meditation brings answers, all right? So this is what they want you to do. Sit quietly and let your mind be quiet, because when you are relaxed, your blood vessels open up and it's easier for you to, for things to come to mind. I mean, you know, it's like when you're like up on stage and you forget what you were supposed to say or something, that's because you're tense, because your capillaries closed off. So now your brain isn't getting enough blood, and so you forgot what you were going to say, right? Whereas if you're relaxed and you're breathing and you're just letting your mind run and you're just sort of contemplating what's going on, you'll get answers. You can get epiphanies. Sometimes you'll hear phrases. They could be, you know, one of these ancestors whispering in your ear, or one of your guides, or an angel. But you can get answers even from remembering, okay? You might remember something that happened, and there's something better. And what I feel like is a whole new life, okay? You've been living a certain way because of the way you were raised, because of the way your ancestors raised your parents, and blah, 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 and further and further and further. But this is a better way to love yourself, because once we do this self-love work and this ancestral healing, the lightness, I mean, look at this big giant thing and how this angel doesn't seem to even be holding on to it. It's almost like a little Atlas angel, right? Like he's holding it up, but he's not really. If you look very closely, he's not really holding on to this at all, as if it's as light as a balloon or something. And so, I mean, your life could get so much, will get so much better with this ancestral healing. So, and then on the bottom it says there's a peaceful resolution. Okay, you're going to bring a lot of peace into your life. All right, so that's what I have for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps me out. Comment, share, and all that stuff. Love you all, and I'll see you next time.